Hello, and welcome to Digitally Unhinged. I'm Alyse Zagada, and today I just wanted to talk about rest. So originally, I was supposed to have a guest on today with me today. I was all dolled up for it. We both hopped on, and like Unhinged as usual, technology failed us. It wasn't working for her. It wasn't working for me. We couldn't see each other. And about podcasting, I am all about expressions and movement and seeing the person I'm talking to. So I was like, you know what? The show has got to go on. So here I am, showing up. So today, like I said, I wanted to talk about rest and just kind of the unhinged season that I'm in, and I feel like a lot of people that I've been talking to lately are in, and just kind of give some encouragements to those in the digital realm because I feel like right now it's just a very hard to navigate season. I feel like with the summer, every summer is always like oddly slow and oddly fast, and so much is happening, but also nothing's happening. And so with that, I was just like, I have been feeling like I'm in a season of rest right now. I think with everything happening, first off, I feel like God's telling me to rest. I feel like my business is giving me time to rest, which is amazing. And it finally took me to be like, I give it up. Like I give up trying to fight the rest. So I'm finally starting to rest. I'm starting to feel revived and rejuvenated. Could always use some more Botox and, a little more sleep, but feeling restful nonetheless. And I just, I wanted to talk about rest because I think it's so important, especially in like the digital space with us and digital marketers and people obsessed with digital marketing or those that rely heavily on digital marketing. Digital is constantly going. It's always and forever evolving. And I just think like sometimes it's very good for even the best of us to put our phones down and not constantly be on social or not constantly be digitally creating. And I know I'm digitally creating right now doing my podcast, but I do think that the season of rest has been really prominent. Like that's kind of like my word of the summer is rest. And you're gonna hear me say it 1,000 times. So if you're drinking to every word I say in this podcast, the drinking words rest and drink up. So um but with that being said, I've talked to so many business owners in this past week. We had BPSA, we had a bunch of little networking events I've gone to, and I have just heard that people are just really tired. And I think with everything happening as well, like with what is going on, I think emotionally exhausted, I think physically exhausted, I think also spiritually exhausted. I think sometimes that we we get tired through overexerting ourselves or trying to fight where God wants us to go. I know I'm a big person to do that. And right now I had been doing that. I was really fighting the rest. And I just don't think that it was productive. I finally was like, you know what? I'm going to stop trying to not rest and I'm just going to let it happen. And however God wants me to go from there is that I'm going to go from there. But I'm taking time to rest. I'm enjoying my son. I am trying to clean up my house and not that it's dirty, but like, spring cleaning, but summer cleaning. I'm trying to summer clean my house, get rid of old clothes, declutter Elijah's toys and just kind of, you know, restart, revive to restart, I guess is a good word to say. But I'm just trying to get a good restart so when the time comes that I no longer need to rest or I should rest, that I have everything, all my little ducks in a row for me to move forward and be successful. And so I just wanted to hop on and kind of talk about the season of knowing when it's time to put your phone down and when it's time to even the best of the best of the best business owners are needing that restful time. And if you are looking for any sign to rest, this is it. This podcast right here is your sign to rest. I know I talk about digitally unhinged and how life is so crazy and this, that, and the other, but periodically I will do a short little podcast to remind you to rest, to take quiet time for yourself, to really go enjoy and do the things that you enjoy to do. This weekend, I will be spending time with my family. I will be taking naps. I will be going for walks, things that you can do that you can rest. I would really focus on that. And I just appreciate you tuning in. I know this is an extremely short podcast today, but take time to rest. If these whole 5 minutes didn't hear anything, rest, 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 and enjoy it because we all need rest at some point of our lives. And this is your sign to take it. So have a wonderful day. Thank you again for listening to Digitally Unhinged. I'm Alyse Zagada.